Stagger him. That wasn't what I meant to do. But I figured I was committed. I cannot believe how many snaggers I'm getting. They're like full posture breaks. It's actually blowing my mind. Okay, what are we doing now? Hang on, I gotta look. I mean, I should know this because I've done this so many times, but you know, the route changes ever so slightly because of, you know, going all the way up to Altus Plateau. Coastal Cave. Okay. Well, so far, though, I mean, like, this has not seemed bad at all. I mean, the start, like, NG was kind of bad, I'd say, with Renala. Renala was bad, Morgott was not good. Everything else, though, I think was okay. Malekith was bad, but I think it was just me playing badly, not like, it wasn't indicative of the weapon. Same with Morgott, really. Renala was, like, the only one that was like, maybe the weapon's not so good, because, again, a third of the damage is magic damage, so it's gonna be a little rough against, like, magic-resistant bosses. Like, Astal, I think, will be kind of tough, too. I don't know what other magic bosses there are, though. Regal Ancestor Spirit, maybe? Dragons? Maybe dragons are resistant to magic, but I really don't know. We'll find out when, like, we stop doing damage to bosses, certain bosses, that is. Oh, the magic dragons. That'll be rough. Nice stored roll. Waypoint ruins. I went to the wrong grace. Does it matter? Can we do? We could do this first. Do tree sentinel. Yeah, we'll do this. Oh, how do I get hit by that of all attacks to get hit by? Okay. Oh, that probably would have killed me. I got the stupid stutter step. That's gonna kill me. Oh, it didn't kill me. I knew I rolled it early, though. I tried to just R1 there to finish him off, but no luck. That started off really well and then just got insanely sloppy. Luckily, it's still like super early game, so you don't really get punished for that sort of thing. Oh, what am I doing? Oh yeah, here. I forgot. This is why I got these graces, so I can just like save time walking. So we'll do Crucible Night, and then the 2 dungeons, and then we'll go back and do the other stuff that I accidentally skipped. I think the thing I hate about New Game Plus, it's really not even exclusive to this game, but, well, I don't know, it feels like it's more of a thing in this game because, like, there's just so much more content, I guess. But, like, the end game of New Game is, like, so much harder than NG Plus to start. So, like, you feel either like on level or maybe even slightly under leveled for the end of New Game, and then you come to New Game Plus and you're just over leveled. And I hate that. It's hard to say what's under leveled for New Game. But like if you do the bare minimum, please stop. Like I feel like that's not what you're intended to be at. It really depends on your build, too. Like, you could be over-leveled with just horrible damage, or under-leveled with really good damage, depending on what you're using. I mean, the damage that you can pump out at level 1 with some builds is better than I can do at, like, level 100 with this build. It's insane. This is so greedy. Worked. Yeah, the Crucible Knight's probably one of the harder Limgrave bosses too, to be honest. At least when you're starting a new playthrough. That tail attack is no joke. Like, it sucks you have to pretty much wait for it when he hits phase 2. Because if you try and punish it... Like, if you try and punish another attack, you're probably going to get hit by it. Because he'll throw it in there. Tough boss. Just a random Beastman. But, I mean, to be fair, that's probably one of the earliest dungeons you can go to, or you will go to. Maybe this one, too. Like these two right here. The one I just did and this one. They're, like, what? Probably the closest proximity to the start of anything. Aside from maybe a Gale, but, like, that's a little different. I feel like a Gale is there just to be like, hey, come back later. Like, you can certainly do it at the beginning, but, you know, If the first thing you do in the game is go to a giant lake with a dragon, you're probably gonna leave and be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be here. You know, if you don't know what you're doing. If it's like your first FromSoft experience, I'd say. Veterans will be like, yeah, I want to kill this dragon right now with no upgrades, and my fist's only at level 1, but, you know. Alright. This one. But you know, normal people would be like, yeah, let's leave. But how did only one of those hit? Okay, we want to go here and do what we missed. Waypoint Ruins, Knights Cavalry, Patches, and Grave Warden Duelist. We should be able to finish Limgrave and maybe even Caelid today. Well, if we finish Caelid, if we finish Limgrave, that will mean we will have finished Caelid. You never know though with the Dragon Bear. Like Blackblade Kindred is just a beast of a boss. That's easily the scariest boss there is there, because even at like 60 vigor, you can just get one-shot by it. It sucks. But yeah, I think you can get this guy's flail too. Just one hit. One hit. Why is it always so hard to just get one R1 in there? Ordering food now? Nice. Is it nighttime? I think it's nighttime. Late night. Late night is no good. We have established this. Late night you cannot get the Knights Cavalry to spawn for some reason. I don't know why this popped into my head, but, like, it did. The second there is an enemy randomizer, we are doing a randomizer. Well, I shouldn't say the second. Like, I'll finish whatever run I'm on, and then we're going to do enemy and item randomizer and randomize the entire world. And it's going to be miserable. We're going to do every boss. Yeah. Which might be really bad, to be honest. Like, I feel like you get some bad combinations. Especially with the Crystallian Trio boss. Like, imagine getting, I don't know, Melania, Radagon, and Moog in the same room. Don't knock me off. Like, phase 2 Melania, plus Radagon, plus Moog's Blood Flame everywhere. The nice thing actually about that is you could probably overlevel. Because I imagine they'd be scaled down. Torrent, you good? Seems good. Let me... Oh, damn it. Just want to go in. There's got to be a way to jump down here. Because this honestly sucks. This guy spawns so far up the river. Damn it. I think I was out of stamina. I don't even know, honestly. But I hate this part just because this guy spawns in such an inconvenient place. I wouldn't care if he spawned in front of the cave. But he's like halfway between, maybe not halfway, but he's between the cave and like the next catacombs you have to go to, so it's like... I wish I could get to the cave and then just kill him on the way to the next catacombs, but it's just not that simple, of course. I'm just gonna start quitting out here, I think, to be honest. Like, it just saves a little bit of time, and it's like, I don't want to deal with it, you know? Let me kill Patches first, then we'll go fight the invader. Something I thought about too is like what a fog game randomizer would even look like in this game. Like, I don't even think it'd be worth it to have one. I don't know, it could still be interesting, but like most of the fog gates are going to be just like boss dungeons or dungeon bosses. I don't know, it could still be interesting, but like I think it's significantly less interesting than the Souls game. Just because of the open world. Okay, now we'll go kill that dude. Alright, I can't even use Torrent here. Actually, I could technically just run by him. If you get to like where Yura is, which hang on. I think Yura's up here. Don't hit me. He feels faster than I am.
If it isn't Nereus, the bloody finger.
Oh, never mind. Yura's gone, but he's also here.
For you and your cessblood.
What's up, man? The end is nigh. Yeah, I want to see if there's a better way down to that cave, though. Because, It would just make like I don't want to quit out every time, you know? Sucks. So what's left in Limgrave? We still got this boss, obviously. We got the Bell-bearing Hunter. Oh, was it this way? Yeah, the switch is here. I remember this one now. Bell-bearing Hunter, Deathbird. Black Knife Assassin. And what? The Guardian Golem. And then Stonedigger Troll and Akil, and then we're in Caelid for a while. But I think we can definitely finish Limgrave and Caelid today. I can slam my weapon too. Get out of here. No, we're gonna go up here. Stormhill Shack. Is this night or day? I can't tell. This feels like day. Morning. Not that it matters. So let's see if we can figure this sequence out, right? We're going to talk to him.
Not seen names, but let me ask, are you here? Does your face, despite takes me any interest? All I know, now's the time.
Once.
Not float.
And we're going to rest tonight. Which won't spawn the Bell-bearing Hunter. We'll talk to him again.
There you. There's a memento, a fine Azula. It grants.
Leave. I don't know if you even need it. I should have not talked to him there. I should have just like interacted and left instead of actually the talk probably. Just a test. Oh, I didn't kill him because I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. Oh, why did I do that? If I waited like another second, I think he would have been dead. Whatever. I was like just so ready to go fight the Deathbird that I wanted to rest before I did it. I was like literally a second away from being fine there. Why are the Rams going after me? What did I do? Just trying to live an honest life. as a flail user. They brought back the blue tier stone ring, the most useless ring in existence. Well, it's a talisman now, but still. Like, I don't get why it's even a thing. It really doesn't help with very much. Like, maybe it'll keep you alive if you, like, someone shoots an arrow at you when you're at low health or something, but, like, depends on the arrow, it depends on the enemy, it depends on a lot of things. Like, it's not gonna really do anything. Now, let's go more mind. I should probably start leveling health, honestly. Well, not for here, but for the dragon bearer coming up. I cannot believe I didn't get hit by anything there. Like, there's like 20 skeletons in that room, and I dodged every one of them. I think I can even hit with one of these. That's some insane input reading. Input read that. I'll take a death root, please. Where are we going? Back to here. I have no idea why I got this. I think, like, a lot of the times I do that, it's just purely habit. Because there's another race, like, right here. I absolutely didn't need to get that one. Highroad Cave. I'm guaranteed to fall to my death at least once here somewhere, I'm sure. I also don't know why this is called Highroad Cave. I guess because it's next to the Highroad, because that's like the only, oh, there we go. I'm definitely dead. I'm amazed I was able to quit out there, though. Because usually, like, it just freezes. But I'm certainly dead. You literally heard the death scream. I'm alive? How's that work? I'll take it, I guess. Wasn't expecting it, though. Oh, super quick stagger. I hate that you can't warp out of here. Like, something is always aggroed because I can never get the mount button. All right, back to Gate Front. And we just have Limgrave Tunnels, a Geel, and then we're off to Caelid. I think this would be a lot harder, though, if I wasn't power stancing. Like, that really gives you so much damage. It's so much fun, though. Like, I can't not power stance. Like, I think, like Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 are to be harder to do this sort of run-in, just because you can't power stance. DS2 might be tough, too, just because, like, it uses so much stamina that power stancing a lot of the time isn't, like, that much better. Good damage, sure, but like you can only do like a power stance attack twice before you're out of stamina, especially with big weapons. But in this game it's like you use barely anything. At least it feels like it. But it's just too much fun for me to ignore. Plus, it's just I think it's a benefit of doing NG+. Getting a second version of the weapon and power stancing it. Like, how could I not do it? It's way too tempting. He already got staggered. Alright, well, he's dead. That was very easy. I think one of my favorite things about Agil is when I'm watching people fight him for the first time in a run, and he just comes down and kills you. Like, because he deals damage when he flies down. Like, you can see he kills all the other mobs there, but like if you're standing in the wrong spot, especially like in new game, he'll just flat out kill you because you'll have like no health. That's a moment though that I wish I didn't watch the gameplay reveal for, because I think that's a super cool moment. It's like the first dragon coming down out of the sky randomly, like you know, you not knowing that he's gonna come down. Wait, how the hell did you get in here? This is also probably, this might be my favorite moment, like, of my first playthrough, or the one of them is just like the teleport to Caleb, the unknowing teleport. And then of course getting stuck here because I had no idea what I was doing. Like I had no idea you needed to rest at a grace to warp back. So I just spent like an hour here trying to figure out where the hell I was and how to get out of... Like, I thought the whole swamp was a dungeon, because I didn't realize you had to rest at the Grace. Why would I rest when I died every time? And just had my health reset. I think they give you a warning now if you try and warp. Like, there's the thing in the under the stamina bars, but I didn't know what that meant at the time. This is like 3 hours into my first playthrough. Things I, you know, didn't bother to understand, or, you know, they don't really tell you. But yeah, the Caelid warp I thought was super cool in hindsight. Finding the underground areas too was pretty neat. Thinking you're just going to like a random dungeon and then you just get like a 30-second long elevator ride and then it's just like night sky around you and you're just like, what the hell? That was cool. Like, I feel like this game just has so many cool moments like that. The Volcano Manor warp would be one. I never got that, though, in my first playthrough, but, like, I imagine that would feel pretty similar. But I feel like you have to get lucky with that, you know? Like, Patches tells you, but even then, it's not, like, super obvious, I feel. I don't know, maybe it is, and I'm just stupid. But you have this elevator in Rea Lucaria, and it's like my thought was if you went all the way down, you would just die. Like, I didn't even think to go back down. And then you have to get killed by the Abductor Virgin. It's like, you know, kind of risky because you don't want to die. I should probably just Actually, scroll down on this list so I can see what the hell we're doing. I mean, I kind of know where to go, but still, nice to have like some reassurance. Why is your range infinite? The freaking input reading, dude. I think this thing casts like 3 times because they jump around so many times here. Get him. Oh man, the big skull didn't get him. Sure. No. Why do they get trick weapons, man? I want a trick weapon. Alright, let's see. Late night. Let's just make it regular night. Also, I think I have 5 of these. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna run with 2 crimson, or yeah, 12 crimson tears, 2 cerulean, so I can use this weapon art a little more. No one to help you, buddy. No stem. Wow, that staggered him. I can't believe that, like, this Ash of War actually staggers. Just like a random spell you wouldn't think would do that, you know? It's gonna be kind of useless on the next 2 bosses. So we're probably gonna go Deathtouched, Knight's Cavalry, Caelid Catacombs, then we'll do all of Redmane. Which kind of Radon doesn't scare me, but the Putrid Tree Spirit does. I think we start going health now. If I can get to like 45 before the Dragon Bearer, I'll feel good about that. This boss always scares me, no matter what. damage is really good, though. Really good. Why is it so good? Is it, like, weak to magic or something? Okay, that's cool, I guess. I know it's weak to holy, but I don't think it's weak to magic. You think it'd be resistant to magic, if anything? Oh, I hate that attack. Boom, ba. Now. I hate you so much. That's why I never want to use that attack there, because as soon as I do, he gets back on the horse. I wish you could just, like, poise through that and hit him still. Why did they ever think a duo fight of this would be a good idea? Like, you can barely hit him. I try keeping track of two of these at the same time. It's like, why? 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 That's all I have to say. And also to put the duo fight in the snowfield of all places, like one of literally the worst areas you could put it, just because everything there hits like a truck. Just can't get over that. Luckily, you can fight them one-on-one, but like, I just don't see the logic. I really, really hope that they don't go overboard with duo fights in any DLC they make, because like, I think they did in the base game. He's like, by a lot. Oh no. No, we're fine. We're good. Like, the only good duo fight, I think, is the Crucible Knight duo. And only because you can pretty much control the pace of it. Like, both of the enemies are slow, right? You can make sure that you don't transform both of them at the same time into phase 2, because then it would get kind of crazy. But like, they're both pretty slow. I think that's like the only good duo fight. Every other duo fight is just like stupid. The enemies are either just like too fast, in the case of like gargoyles. They are way too big and way too fast. And then I always think of the Crystallians. It's like, that's just a meme. Then you have Tree Sentinel Duo and Knights Cavalry Duo, which are both on Horus and just like run around. The Tree Sentinel Duo is in a horrible spot. And then Gonskin Duo is just like pain because of the fireballs. Take out the fireballs, and honestly, I probably like that fight. But with them, it's garbage. Not bad. But like, yeah, so many of the duo fights are just uninspiring. And you get so many of them in Caelid too. What do you have? You have Clean Rod Knight Duo, Pumpkinhead Duo, Beastman and Farum Azula Duo fight, which actually is really annoying. And I'm not looking forward to that. Misbegotten Crucible I actually don't hate as much as I think people do. But it doesn't feel inspiring or inspired. Like it's lazy. Like I've said it a million times. Like that's how I feel about the duo fights in this game. They just feel lazy. Like DS2 gank fights basically. In DS1, what did you have? Gargoyles, which kind of was like basically a ripoff of Man-Eaters. But like it was designed that way, you know? That's the difference. And ONS was obviously designed the way it is. DS2 fights, I'm trying to think of a gank fight that was not lazy, and I can't think of one. Like DS3 of Demon Princes, which is, you know, designed to be the way it was. Abyss Watchers was designed to be the way it was. It's not like they just randomly placed a random dude in the fight 3 times. Crystal Sage, same thing. They just went quantity over quality in this game with a lot of the fights, which I get it though, to like fill the space. They kind of had to. Either that or you gotta just like keep coming with boss designs, and it's either you run out of ideas or you just run out of time, and you know we'll never know which one was in the end. But probably begin, my guess is time, just because of the mountaintops being the way they are. But it's hard to think of like that many interesting boss designs. It's kind of amazing that they've been able to do it for so long. I mean, they reuse a lot of stuff, I get that, but still. There's probably like 80-something unique bosses in this game, but also to be fair, a lot of those are just kind of enemies that they made bosses.